You can grieve someone who you have never met or that you are not close to. Let's talk about it. With grief, a lot of people feel like you can only grieve people who you were close to and, connected with, but that's not true. Like, grief is a mix of things, it is a mix of emotions. And let me tell you my story because I really feel like it will help. The person that I have been assigned to, my person, they lost their mom years ago. And something triggered me to think about their mom and the situation again. I just got really sad, like my heart just got really heavy. And this has been happening because their mom have been on my mind for a minute. But this day, like I said, something triggered me and I was just like, ooh, it's like someone just told me that someone I lost passed away or something. But I started to ask, Jesus, why am I crying and so heartbroken over someone that I never met? Because I never met their mother. But it was just so heavy to me, like I did meet her. And like I literally was crying, y'all. Like it was a bad day. Okay. I was done. Like I was out of it. And so this is what I get from talking to Jesus. Grief is everlasting, as we know. It never ends. It's difficult. When you experience grief so much, you really feel for others. And me personally, I have experienced grief so much. My first loss in life was my sister in 2005. And from there, I've seen a lot of it. I know grief. And then it was put on my heart that you can grieve someone that you never met. I mean, think about it. Or that you weren't close to. Think about it. People do it with celebrities all the time. We do it with celebrities all the time. Half of y'all ain't know Michael Jackson, but you grieved his loss, right? Y'all didn't know Whitney Houston. Like, you didn't know Aretha Franklin. You didn't know them. Like, we grieve people that we didn't know or that we weren't close to. Like, I grieve people who I see on social media, on TikTok all the time. Like, I don't know these people. I don't know y'all, and I don't know y'all family or y'all friends or whoever y'all are grieving. But grief is really from the heart, okay? Listen to me. Nothing is wrong with you. I know the first assumption is to think like something's wrong with me. Is something wrong with me? We all do that. But no, the enemy is a liar. Nothing is wrong with you. You just have a heart and you feel for people who have lost someone, whether you have also lost someone or not. But it's sad, you know? But also I started to think that my person's mother also has visited me in dreams very often, several times. So I feel like more connected and I feel like it's a more sentimental time because she's visited me in my dreams. So it's made me have so many feelings of, oh, I wish I could have met you. And like I just see how it affects my person. So it's wild. I realized that I've had so many emotions and feelings that I had not really expressed and processed that I, still need to do. And it just built up a lot of sadness and like I became frustration filled and whatnot. And that's another reason why it's like when I think about her, I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like I lost a mother figure. Like, it's crazy. But I never met this lady. But from that moment and from talking to Jesus, basically, I now know and I have acknowledged that it is okay to grieve someone that you have never met or that you barely knew. I mean, heck, you could barely know or have never met family and you could still grieve them, you know? So, I mean, it's really just about the heart, what's in your heart. A lot of people who are empaths experience heaviness during times like that because we really feel like the feeling is different from the average person feeling. Like we really feel something completely different. So just know that you are not crazy. Nothing is wrong with you. It is okay. It is okay. It's okay to still grieve someone years and years later. This lady has been gone for 20 years, but almost 20 years, but it feels new. Okay, it feels like I just found out yesterday or something. And that's okay because, again, grief is everlasting, it never ends. It's okay to still be grieving the person who you lost or the person who died that you wish you could have had a connection with or that you just feel for. It's okay. It is okay. And that's basically all that I really want to say. That's all that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to share my story, my experience with you to let you know it's okay. It doesn't matter the timeline, the length of it, it's fine. It doesn't matter the bond, the connection, it's fine. We all grieve differently. Even if you are connected to the same person, you're still going to grieve differently. But it's okay to grieve someone that you do not know or that you are not close to.